Good afternoon. Has anyone else noticed that there hasn't been much good news lately? Today, we have good news. We've prepared a very short, but hopefully very sweet 60 minutes of good news for you. Yay! So think of this as an oasis in the middle of your otherwise ordinary day, an oasis that we've created to thank you and to appreciate you for the extraordinary support that you've given to make supported employment a reality at the City of Seattle. We have recently been recognized for doing something quite different than any other city in the nation. And I know how unique it is what we're doing because I get the calls all the time from other cities. I get calls from San Francisco, from the city of San Diego. I get calls and emails from cities in New Jersey and locally from the city of Olympia, Bellevue, Burien, and on and on and on. And they are all asking us the same question, which is, how do you include people with developmental disabilities into your hiring practices and your workplaces? We don't know how to do it, but we hear you do. The secret is finding people like yourselves. We know that, but that's a hard answer to give to someone over the phone who just wants the formula and the recipe. Last year, a member of British Parliament visited us, Jonathan Shaw, and he asked the same question. What's the secret? How are you able to include people with developmental disabilities in your workplaces and your hiring practices? And what I've noticed about Seattle is that if it's important and it's good, it often happens here first. Whether it's technology, or art, or grunge music, or even the renaissance of cabaret and burlesque dance. Yes, that is very popular in Seattle right now, and mark my words, in a couple of years you will probably see a movie or something even bigger on burlesque and cabaret, because it happened here first. And we are most certainly the first city to create a clear path to employment for people with developmental disabilities. The governor of our state noticed, and so did the Governor's Committee on Disability Issues and Employment. And they have awarded us the prestigious honor of being Employer of the Year for our supported employment program. We've been recognized in the large public employer category, and this is the plaque that belongs to all of you. And we will keep it and hold it for you in the personnel department. You are invited to stop by any time you wish, because this award belongs to you. So this next 55 minutes is all about giving you a little piece of this award to take with you. There'll be some stories and some, I don't know what else, it's just going to unfold. But now, it is truly my honor to introduce our new mayor of Seattle, Mayor Mike McGinn.
So I'm just really honored to be here and so proud to be part of a city that can win an award like this, to be in the presence of people who know how to win an award like this. I'll tell you a little story. Clearly this award belongs to you, and you're going to get a chance to celebrate it. But I'm just going to tell you a little story. When I was growing up, I was one of 6 kids in my family, and my dad had a job called Director of Community Services in the local school district. And one day, some parents came to him and said, "You have programs for all sorts of kids, but you don't have any programs for the developmentally disabled." And he said, "Well, what do you want?" And he developed one night a week, there was a social evening for people with developmental disabilities to come and meet and have a social couple of hours, which was their time and their program that was supported by the local community. And every McGinn kid, there were 6 of us, every one of us spent every Wednesday night in our high school years going to that social club because it was our job to help out. So when I discovered how fortunate we were up in the mayor's office to have a supported employee, you'll meet her in a few minutes, Krista, it reminded me of my dad, and it reminded me of how important it is to remember everybody who makes up our community, the value that everybody in this community brings to each other. So it really is with great pride that I congratulate you on this wonderful success and the way in which you can be an example to other cities. And also great pride that I can introduce Krista to come up on stage. She's been working up in the mayor's office now since 2002, 2 administrations. So it looks like she'll probably outlast me too. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, and here's Krista.
What my job means to me. I get to be challenged. I've met interesting people. I'm able to support myself and have benefits. Because of having a job with benefits, I have no stress. Can you guys hear me? Just checking. I'm able to accomplish many duties on my job to help my coworkers. My new supervisor, Jen, has given me new tasks to learn. My supervisor, Jen, is a wonderful supervisor, and I appreciate her support. I also want to thank my wonderful coworkers and Mayor McGinn. Thank you.